Hey guys, today I'll show you how to dominate as Roadhog in Overwatch 2. I had a guide done about like 3 months ago, and recently after it, Roadhog changes came, reverting the pig to his Overwatch 1 glory days. This guide aims to help you understand everything there is about Roadhog, from one-shot combos to his scrap gun to his ultimate and more. Now, for context, how do you know so much about Roadhog? Who are you? You aren't even that good on Roadhog. All of those questions are fair, and I am here to explain. I, myself, am Onehog. I'm a top 500 Roadhog main / OTP, and recently I've done things that speak for themselves. Like being the tank for Team PR in Copa Americana, or being a Champion 5 Roadhog, even being the 3rd highest Roadhog in top 500. So without further chit chat, let's dive right in. Now, to explain Roadhog, he isn't a shield tank or a dive hero, he's a brawlish anchor. A tank that can control corners, punish mistakes, and sustain himself through pressure. Your job as a street pig, force the enemy to respect your line of sight, and use cooldowns just to make you leave that corner. Every time your hook is up, the enemy has to play scared and will most likely use any defensive cooldown as soon as you peek. To name a few, your hook is your win condition. Think about it like this. Hog with no hook is like a lost puppy. Roadhog with hook, he's the scariest guy on the field. Avoid wasting it on tanks unless your team can follow up or you're forcing cooldowns like Kiriko Suzu or Maga's Chout. Peek, hook, and instantly step back behind cover. Never stand out in the open unless you want to be this guy. Oh my, how I missed you. Roadhog's scrap gun. With this bad boy, you got 2 fire modes, a close range burst and a mid-range shrapnel shot. The mid-range shot is mostly used to burn shields, melt tanks, and pressure mid-range fights. Other than that, it's pretty much the same gun. This isn't just a heal, it's a damage reduction tool, okay? Get it through your head. It's a damage reduction tool. Use it before you take burst damage, not after. It can save you from a Sojourn Rail, a Hanzo Storm Arrow, or even an ultimate. Now, for this bad boy, it stayed the same. You use it to melt tanks and force space control. But here's the trick, okay? You can use abilities like Breather or Hook to make the ultimate way more effective. What I like to do, depending on the target, is I can whole hog first and then hook someone in, or do your normal combo and then ult. So one hook. When should you hook a tank? Which is, by the way, one of the hardest things to apply in the game. You only try to hook a tank when your team can confirm the kill, when you're baiting an engage from the enemy, or you're forcing defensive cooldowns. Otherwise, save your hook for a squishy target. That's where Roadhog really shines, you know what I'm saying? Now, what should you do in terms of tempo and space and all that fancy mumbo jumbo? Well, the big thing to keep in mind is that tempo means knowing when to be aggressive versus when to chill and take a breather. If your hook is ready, play aggressive. If your hook is down, play defensive and bait cooldowns. And most importantly, please communicate. A simple 3, 2, 1 hooking can win a fight. Now, for a few things most people don't know about Hog, flanker control is one of his most quote-unquote important jobs, okay? If you see a Genji or a Tracer in your view, go for them. They will try to avoid you. and that fear alone gives your supports breathing room. Important though, be around your supports, otherwise they're just gonna avoid you and hit your supports anyway. Ultimate slingshot. Pretty much you hook someone in, and before they reach you, ult, and it will break the hook and make the enemy keep flying. That's why they call it a slingshot. Duh. Well, there's more to the pig, but that will be all for today. We will be talking about everything else in another guide, probably coming out soon, who knows. If you like this video, make sure to check out the other videos on my channel, especially this one, where I beat some members of Team Puerto Rico. And make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Peace.